Hey, there we
Hi.
are.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Good
everyone.
morning. Good
Good evening
morning.
from us.
Excuse my voice. We're just waking up here. It's what time? It's just coming to 10 a.m. in the UK. So it's good morning from us. Good evening from the other side of the sea. From the ladies above. Yeah, it's such a wide and such a difference, time difference for us. But thanks to our online, you know, connections and all, knowing how to leverage technology, we can still come together regardless of our time differences. So, hi, everybody. I am Betty. I am coming direct and live from the UK, originally from Kenya. I am a mom of two girls and I am also married. And I've been doing this business for the last 6.5 years. I am proud to say that I am successful. I'm a mentor. I am also a coach, and I am glad to be here today. I've got two ladies with me as always. I'll give them a chance to introduce themselves before we dive into today's topic, and then we take it from there. And I will start with you, Shiro.
Thanks, Betty. Hi, guys. It's so good to be here. I hope you're doing well. For us, it's happy Saturday night. Coming from all the way from PNG, Papua New Guinea. I'm originally from Kenya. I'm a mom of girls and three girls. I'm also married. And yeah, so Ryan, I think a few months ago, I used to say I'm coming live from Australia, but currently I've just moved across just a few oceans. And now I'm coming live from PNG. But it's good to be here with you guys, and thanks for all your support, and to also be here with my lady friends.
Perfect, Shiro. And she forgot to say she's a job quitter and she's also a
Oh,
mentor.
look at me. Yes,
Yeah.
almost now coming to 3 months. I quit my job thanks to my digital business. I was able to make that decision to do so. And I am a digital business mentor. Thanks, Betty,
Yeah.
for reminding me
Perfect.
that.
Congratulations, congratulations,
Thank
Shiro. It's
you.
good to
Thank
have
you.
you here.
Thanks.
Priscilla, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone who's going to watch us and watch
Hello.
us later on. My name is Priscilla Gasha. I am a digital business owner and a mentor. I'm also a mother and a school teacher and a wife. And thank you so much for joining us today. Grab a cup of tea or coffee and then just join us here and listen to us. Our discussion today is a good and an interesting one. Thank you.
Thank you, thank
Thanks,
you.
Beth.
Priscilla is also a mentor. You know,
Yes.
she will tell us her story deeper one day, how she started. It's interesting, guys. She will
Yeah.
she will take us into details, but all good now in her house because her husband is very happy with the business. He's also now gotten it on board, so which is amazing. Congratulations, sis.
Thank
And
you.
so today's topic, as you can see, it's your growth is your responsibility. And today we are going to talk about how you can take ownership of it, or rather, how
Yeah.
important it is for you to take ownership of it. In our business, what we talk about is we give you the tools. We give you the business idea, we give you the tools, and the tools are anything you need to be successful or to flourish in the online world. That is the training tools, the marketing tools, the systems. We give you the community, we give you the support. We also give you a personal mentor and a coach. And we also give you absolutely anything you need to succeed. But one thing
Yeah.
that we cannot give you is motivation. No, I think I was telling this to some of my team members last week when we were in our European 2025 convention. I was telling them if motivation and taking responsibility and ownership of our business was a tablet or a jab, I swear I could go anywhere, everywhere in the world jabbing people like the way we were given COVID jabs. And it is because it is the one and only thing that only you and only you alone can generate. It has got nothing to do with your mentor. It has got nothing to do with your parents. It has got actually, it has got absolutely take this. It has nothing to do even with God. God will give you the opportunity. You cry to Him, God, I am looking for a business. Oh, God, I am stuck into these debts. I am stuck into this situation. But please, God, I am praying that you give me something that can take me out of this. And He gave and gave you the key. But one thing He's not going to give you is taking responsibility, because He has already given you the wisdom to know what you're supposed to do with that opportunity He has given you. That is what we are talking about today.
Mm.
It might touch some nerves. We apologize in advance, but we've got to talk about it, because so many are times where, and it is somebody who was saying, people kneel down and pray and they cry to God, or people talk about how they want to harvest. Yeah, they are looking forward to the end of the farming or whatever, so they can harvest. But what are you harvesting? What did you plant in the first place? Because if you have not planted anything, then what are you going to harvest? And have and between planting and harvest, there is something in between called commitment, called responsibility, called taking ownership, called not giving up. All those things in between there, did you do them? So that then at the end of it all, you will say, I can see I am harvesting my watermelons, or I am harvesting my fruits. That is what we are talking about today. So I'm gonna take it to the next level and let the ladies just talk about it and how they handle this, and how they have seen, how they have observed it even in our community. So we're just sharing this golden nugget with you today. Shiro, do you want to get started?
Yeah. Well, thanks for that, Betty. And you're right. A lot of us, like as you said, we go to God when we need something, but when He gives us, I think we settle, which is not really good. And when we don't see the fruits of our labor, then we start asking, what did we do? But the question you need to ask yourself, what have you done? Because you asked for an opportunity, He blessed you with it. He's not going to do everything for you, because even it says that He blesses those who do something. So at the end of the day is, I think a lot of us, we blame people, especially when things don't go our way. We blame people, yet we don't remember ourselves. We don't remember to ask ourselves, what have we done? In school, I remember when we were in school, we were given, some of us didn't like books. Like for me, I loved novels, but I knew that I had to tackle those chemistry books, those physics. God, I did not like physics, but I just had to push myself and read that physics book, even if I didn't like physics, just to be able to pass my physics exam. Because I wasn't going to blame the teacher because the teacher didn't teach well. Well, if the teacher didn't well, there was a whole library full of books. But you remember our library was so good. There was a whole library full of books. So I shouldn't be blaming the teacher. I could go to the library or go to my friends who are so good in the subject and ask all about it. So at the end of the day, we need to stop blaming people and take ownership of ourselves. And that is, with growth. Just give me 1 second, please. Sorry. At the end of the day, we need to take ownership of what is ours.
Yeah.
It's the same with the business. When we started this business, if you don't see results, we ask ourselves, what have you done? What is your mindset like? Do you tell yourself that you did this and you're doing this for yourself and you're going to do it? Or do you tell yourself, oh, I don't think I can do it? Or I don't think I have everything that I need? Oh, my coach and my mentor are not there. Well, we're here to help you when you hit a rock, when you hit that wall. And I usually tell my team members, and I tell them, you know what? When you're doing something and you feel like it's not working the way you want it to, take a break, walk away, go and do something else, and then come back, because you come back with fresh eyes. Don't say your mentor and all. If you feel like you've tried everything, you've walked away, you've come with fresh eyes, it's still not working, you've tried everything, you've gone to YouTube and looked at the tutorials, it's not working, then call your mentor or your coach, because then you can tell them, I've tried this, I've tried that, and it's not working. Can you help out? So that's why we help each other out. As much as we say there's mentoring and coaching, at the end of the day, the business is yours. Take ownership. What have you done to grow it? What have you done, or what steps have you taken to find out an answer to that question? Nowadays, there's so much. There's AI, there's
Yeah.
YouTube, there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube. Or even sometimes you even go to TikTok. I'm very new on TikTok, but I'm learning you can have a few tutorials in on TikTok, things like that. Or even go to the larger team and ask people. Or there's so much material out there that you can use before you can start blaming people. So we need to stop the
Yeah.
blame game and take ownership of what we start. If you start something, take ownership of it, work on it, because at the end of the day, all those commissions we get paid, I don't share them with anyone. They are mine.
Mm.
I don't go and tell Priscilla and Betty, oh, because we've been friends and because we're doing lives together, oh, I got paid my commission. Come, we celebrate. Hey, before then, you don't even think about them. You're thinking of what you're going to do for yourself. But then that is the sweetness of it, because you worked hard for it, so you are reaping what you worked for. And you feel good going to enjoy that commission. So let us take ownership of our growth. Let us grow. Let us grow and stop using all these excuses in the world.
Wow, amazing. And I like how you have said it as it is, because some of the things you have mentioned there are some of the things that I think even myself, before I got to where I am, it is some of the things I was thinking, oh, it's not happening to me, because there was always a blame game. There is always something you're
Mhm.
blaming somebody else or something else. Okay, that's why my business is not working. So one thing I know is that your business is not something that happens to you. Yeah. So don't wake up and say, "Oh my God, I woke up and I found myself doing this business." But business is happens, or it is something that happens because of you. How does it happen? Because of your efforts, because of your decisions, because of your leadership, because of your responsibilities, because of your motivations, because of how you handle failures and blockages. That is why
Mhm.
business happens. It is not the other way around. It is not the other way. So for those people who think, because why when you're employed, we can say it's just happening. I just go to work, I come home. Because when you go to work, think of when you're in work and you're told to do something that is not your responsibility, or something that is not your task. Or have you ever seen in work in a company an email going round and round and round and round? Yeah.
Mhm.
And someone will say, I'm not the one who does that. I don't know who
Yes.
sits with that. I don't know who it sits with. It's not me. It's not me. Because you don't care. You just employ, I don't know, you're employed to do what? To clean alone. So if there is an issue with security, actually, and I'm saying this with all that, like the care that I can have, but actually you don't care.
Mm.
There is a gate, somebody, I don't know, they had, was an issue with an alarm and the cameras are showing people coming through. You don't care. All you do, you go in, you're an admin or you're a cleaner. The other things are not for you. But for the business, you have to be there physically,
Mm.
mentally, emotionally, all round, because it is only you who can make it work. So in our online world, you cannot control the market, you cannot control the algorithm. So these are the things, the back end things that you're gonna learn when you join us, when it comes to social media and how we advertise. But you can control your response. Yeah. Own your own metrics, traffic, conversations, customer satisfaction, and financial performances. Those ones you can control, you know. And that is why when you come in, you have a mentor. And the work of the mentor, and we say it in a in layman's language, in the simplest way, we always say, a mentor is someone who will hold your hand and walk with you and tell you, I tried this, it didn't work. I took this route and it failed. But I took this direction and this is why I am where I am today. This is working for me. So they
Mm.
will give you that map or they will give you that manual, but everything else is all up to you. How you speak to those people who are asking you about the business, how you have that conversation with them, how you start performing financially and all that, it is all down to you. Because, as we said, the business that does not own you, but you own the business. So you have to take responsibility. And I always say, if you really want this to work, think of your business like your children. We are all mothers here. You know,
Mm.
they are there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're on their tablets playing. They don't know, they don't care what they are gonna eat, they don't care how they're gonna get showered, they don't care how they're gonna sleep, they don't even care where they are living. It's you who will do that. So the same with our
Mm.
business. Think of your business as your little baby that you're trying to grow and then they start flourishing. It is the same thing. And thank you so much, Shiro, for sharing those nuggets with us. Because anybody who is here waiting for a miracle or for a mentor or a coach to perform a miracle, the miracle is actually within you. Our founder said last week when we were in convention that your success may be in the work that you're avoiding to do. And maybe the work you're avoiding to do is exactly what we're talking about here. Taking ownership of your business and having that responsibility. Priscilla, we are happy to hear from you because I know you have got good golden nuggets as well.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for having me. Kai, and my hurricane has just arrived just now. Let me talk quickly and then distract her before she comes here. Here, Penny. I think for me, I have 2 points that I can talk about. And the first one is to just advise people. If you're looking for a business and you want to start your business,
Yeah.
and you find a digital business and you are excited to start your digital business, but then you decide to wait for a perfect moment. I just like to let people know there are never perfect moments. And I think you can even borrow in your own life condition. Like now, even before we did this live, we were like, oh, the kids are busy, they're engaged. This is the perfect time to do this. But not anymore. You know? Here is one. Or even at work, or when you're on, or even in your own personal life, you when you're trying to wait for conditions to align for everything to be perfect, it never happens. Number one, the chaos
Yeah.
theory, it never happens. So I would like to advise people to stop waiting for perfect conditions, to stop waiting for when moments will be perfect, to take action, maybe to, oh, I will pay more and 49, I will start the business. Or then when they start their business, they're like, all right, I'm going to wait until I feel ready. I will be very ready, and then I will do this and the other. When you have a business, things are always in flux, things are always moving. So things are never perfect. Mistakes happen. Sometimes, as you said, you talked about the algorithm. Sometimes it doesn't favor you, and then the next time it favors you. And then sometimes you're getting lots of clients, and sometimes you don't. It is a business. It'll never have perfect conditions.
Mm.
So your job is to going, to stay consistent,
Yeah.
because it will never be 100% ready for you to do that. All right, go tell Shido to come and open for the kitty. Go tell Shido to come and open for the kitty. And then the second thing that I wanted to talk about. The kitty had blood, and there was a monster outside. All right. Now apparently there's a monster outside. The second thing I wanted to talk about and tell business owners who started their business, can you come with me, is to get out of their own way. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? When you doubt, when you're procrastinating, and when you're overthinking everything. I'm gonna have to just go and take this girl, and then I'll be right back to continue. I'll start
No,
exactly where I stopped.
no problem. No problem. Yeah. That's
No
exactly
worries
what
at all.
happens. That's what happens to our business. We exactly what's happening here. Priscilla could decide, oh, I will start this business when my children are a little bit bigger, or like when Penny is a little bit bigger in understanding. But no, we are still doing this. We are still
Mm.
taking time to do it around our other responsibilities. And that is exactly what she was talking about. There is no perfect time. There is no
No.
perfect time because when you're thinking, I think when Penny is 5 or 6 years, I would be able to pin her down and tell her, sit down, mommy is working. But then, who knows, maybe that time there will be something else coming in.
True.
And I have liked when she was speaking about the still just on the perfect timing. it also goes down to permission. Yeah, some people will some I've Shiro, you would bear witness with me. We've had people telling me, oh, I will ask my partner, or I will have first of all double check this or cross check this with my husband, see what he will say. No, this is your life. You know,
True.
we were all given our own life. We were born, we came into this world, we existed, and that is why we all have different, like separate everything. We have our separate mind, we have our separate life, we have our
Yeah.
separate bodies and everything. Because if it was about me getting, I'm not going down the road of disrespecting your partners, but sometimes I feel like when we dwell so much onto, let me ask, wacha niulize babashiko, wacha niulize babashiko, sometimes it also paralyzes our destinies and our success, because at the time you're asking him, his mindset may not be the same as remember, we always talk about mindset. Yeah,
Yeah.
forget about everything else, but go back down to mindset. He might be, his mindset is not at the same level as yours. And the first thing he will probably see is how you're going to fail, how this is a scam, all those kinds of things. So I like how Priscilla, please continue, because we were just talking
Thank you,
about the
thank
the
you, thank
perfect time. Yeah.
you. And then that madness happened. Now, so as I was saying, as I was
It's
saying,
part
you
of
can never,
us.
yeah, you can never wait for perfect conditions
Yeah.
or to be ready. You just have to continue as you are. And
Yeah.
my coach and mentor always says that you need to, she's from West Africa, so she uses this phrase where she says carry your market for head. I
Yeah.
guess it's just a phrase. It just means every day and in everything you're doing, remember to always have your business, like always everything you're doing, you're
Yeah.
doing it for your business. And it's also another phrase someone says where they talk about something about making, what is that phrase about, some income producing activity. Make sure you do something every day that is an income producing activity. I
Yeah.
think it's along the same lines,
Hmm.
where depending on your business and depending on what you have in life, because don't forget, even you, when you started your digital business, it's not like that's the only thing you're doing. Like these
No.
ladies who are sitting here, Betty is studying. She's a mentor. She's a coach. She's a mom. Shiro is a mom. She has kids under the age of 4, like two
Oh,
of them running around. People, we are busy and we are wives and
Yeah.
we have communities around us. So we have so many things we're doing, but we do not put our business aside to say we're waiting for perfect conditions. So every day, make sure you're doing something for your business. Even if today it is reading or actioning an email or learning about the platform, because we provide you with training. Every day, make sure you are doing something for your business, not waiting for when conditions will be perfect, because that will never happen.
no.
And then I was talking about the second thing, getting out of your own way. You know, when you start your business and you are now a business owner, the doubt that starts creeping in, like, guy, now who am I to think I can do this? Or I, what am
Hmm.
I doing? This is just for, and then you label it. You can say, this is just for people who look like this, who live here. Who told you? You know, that's a big question. Who told you that you yourself, you cannot do that? And it's a wonderful thing because our business, we have a community where there are people who look like you, think like you, come from where
Yeah.
you come from. Find them, see what they're doing, how they are succeeding. Success leaves footprints.
Yeah.
Follow along what they're doing. So don't doubt yourself and think you cannot do this. Or like procrastinating, where you say, I will do it tomorrow, and then you start overthinking, because that becomes such a big barrier. And it's not because you
Yeah.
don't have the opportunity. As Shiro said to begin with, this is the opportunity. This is what you are praying for, to come
Mm.
find.
Yeah.
And then you stop yourself. You get in your own way and you stop yourself. So if you're not able to get out of your own way, and you let doubt, procrastination, overthinking, or thinking, I can't do this, I'm going to wait for later. If you let all those things get in your way, you're going to be a bit stuck, and then it will feel like, I can't do this anymore. This was not for me. But every day, if you do something small for your own business, whether it is finding people to work with, and that's why we have our community, because you can find someone in your area. So if me, I'm in Australia, I found people in Australia. My own mentor is somewhere
Yeah.
called Little Rock, Arkansas. I've never stepped there, so I don't even know. She's a nurse. I'm a school teacher, but she's African like me, so I could relate with that immigrant story. Find someone close to you, and then
Yeah.
find similarities, find out what they're doing, how they're working, and find someone you can work with and grow with, because
Mhm.
the one thing that helps people really be successful is not doing things alone. And I remember that quote
True.
we were talking about the other day, where we were saying, if you want to go,
Far,
if
walk alone.
yes, if you want to go far, walk
Walk
alone.
alone. But if you want to go further, walk with others.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And that's exactly what we do. So you have your business, you have your training, you have your mentor and coach, you have Google, you have YouTube. Find solutions for yourself, save yourself, save your business, save your family. Use what you have in front of you and do, take little steps every day, and get out of your own way and just keep growing in your
True.
business. So I think that's what I can say about that topic. And thank you, ladies, for your consistency as well, and always being here to teach people who are either looking to be mentored, or looking to be mentored, or looking to be trained on how to start and set up their own digital business. Thanks, Betty.
Amazing. Amazing, Priscilla. And thank you so much for talking about the small, small tasks. And
Yeah,
I'm actually going to give an example. In my house, I have an issue with my kitchen tap.
yeah,
It's the worst annoying thing ever. It won't stop trickling. No, it's not even
mm,
trickling, like small, small drops of water.
yeah,
So when you're in the kitchen and you want quiet or you're doing something, it just keeps, when you want quiet, but it's there
yeah.
trickling
Tip,
and
tip,
trickling.
tip.
Yeah, ting. I'm like, yo, come on, stop. So I'm just waiting for the plumbers to come in. But and the water is just a drop every minute. It's just a drop. But now I realized if I leave it to trickle like this, it's going to waste.
Yeah.
Now
Mm.
I've started putting a jug. Yesterday I put like I think it's 1.5 liter jug. I just put it there. And believe you me, I have woken up to it being full. The
Wow.
small
Yeah.
drops like
Oh,
that.
yes, yes,
So I would
yes.
have lost a whole liter and a half of water doing nothing. And the same goes to our small, small tasks we do every day.
Yeah.
I don't know, it could be from you want to respond to somebody, you want to do a follow-up, you want to help a mentee, you want to maybe post small, small things that will take 2 minutes here, 1 minute here. Texting will take you how long? Like now we were talking about this amazing promotion we have in our community where one of our partner companies is allowing us to jump 2 ranks and go straight to the rank we call the 3-figure rank, right? Um,
Mm.
how long do you think it took me to send to people who are looking into joining our business to tell them about this promotion? It was less than 1 minute. Tell them, hey, I'm thinking about you. I hope you're having a great weekend. Actually, just to let you know, our promotion is now continuing until the end of November. It was that small message, but I send it to so many people. Small, small tasks like that,
Mm.
they build up, they build up. They first of all they become an ant hill. Before you know it, they are a hill. They
Uh,
become a range. Then before you know it, they are a mountain. That is what we are talking about. It is all about taking those small step-by-step responsibilities, no matter how small they are, as long as you have done something, and I've said this so many times, something will eventually give. Yeah, something will eventually give. So thank you so much, ladies, for sharing this knowledge with and wisdom with our viewers. Shiro, if you have like what do we call it? A, 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 a goodbye comment
Parting shot.
or something, a parting shot, yeah, for our viewers?
Well, I don't have much to say. It's just to tell people to take a chance on yourself. This life waits not for no man. Time waits for no man. Look at you if you're ready. Today is November 1st. We only have 2 months to the end of 2025. Most of us made New Year's resolutions, and some of us have not even ticked one off that list. So at the end of the day, we need to take action for ourselves. Think about you. Stop thinking about other people. And as Betty mentioned, our partner companies has extended our promotion where you start the business. They're allowing us to start the business to earn three-figure income. So if you're out there and you're thinking that, oh, I'm not ready, I don't have time, the time is now. Take that action. Being given that opportunity being extended, we were talking about how, Betty has said it was going to end in October, but now we've been told it's ending in November. Take action for you. Don't think about what other people are going to say, because I realize that people talk about what you do because they wish that they're the ones who got the courage to do what you're doing. So don't you ever worry about people, because at the end of the day, you do it, you're damned. You don't do it, you're still damned. So why not do it anyway?
Yeah.
Why not do it anyway? So think of you and do something for you now.
Yeah, amazing. So it's all about self-love and starting to do something for ourselves.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Shiro, for that feedback. Priscilla?
Wow. All right. Thank you. I was just going to tell people to stop saying I will try, and you move that and you start saying I'm going to do whatever it takes. Link it with what Betty has said about small, a tap that is dripping. You leave a bucket there, by next day it is full. So stop saying I will try. Just go, I will do whatever it takes, and then you take small, actionable steps. And thank you for tuning in.
Wow, thank you so much, guys. And thank you, ladies, for your contribution and sharing this knowledge with everybody. For me, as always, faith over fear. If you feel like you're not doing it because you're scared or something is scaring you along the way, nothing is gonna change until you change something. Yeah, nothing is gonna come to you. Whatever it is, the desires, they're not gonna happen until you take action. So come in, we will be here for you. Check our contacts and our pages. You will find us there. Our websites are there. Go watch our 90 minutes free webinar, the same ones we all watched here that has changed our lives. Um, and we hope to see you on the other side. So until next weekend, guys, it's a lovely weekend from us. Wishing you all the best, and thank you to everybody who has watched us, to everybody who will watch the replay. I hope, and we hope that you have learned something from this topic, and we will be here to answer any questions that you have. Whether you text us or you comment on here, we will pick those questions. Thank you so much, and enjoy your weekend, and God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.